This got me sweating and you know I'm burning up. Hey, you, did you turn up the heat? It's getting hotter and I'm growing weak. Maybe it's because you're standing close to me. I'm coming down with something feverishly.
I'm Melissa Schmeling and I'm here with gold medalist cross-country skier Becca Holton. Now, did you know that cross-country skiing has been in every single Winter Olympics since the first one? There's two types of cross-country skiing. There's classic and freestyle. Classic, skiers move their skis parallel to one another in machine-groomed tracks, and with freestyle, skiers kick off with the sides of their skis. And freestyle is slightly faster than classic. Thank you for being with us here today, Becca.
Thank you.
Could you tell us some of the physics concepts you use in cross-country skiing?
Sure. Physics affects almost every part of skiing. It incorporates acceleration, gravity, friction, potential energy, kinetic energy, drag, and force.
Wow. Could you tell us about acceleration a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, acceleration is velocity over time. And we skiers use this when we have linear acceleration, which is when we go in straight paths. And we also use radial and tangential acceleration when we are turning around corners.
Wow. Wow. I would really like to hear about how gravity affects the skier. Could you enlighten me?
Well, obviously, without gravity, there would be no skiing because we would be floating in air. Yeah. But besides that, gravity affects the skier when they're going on hills, up and down. Obviously, when you're going down, it's pulling you down the hill. And it also affects the stiffness of the skis depending on the skier's mass.
Now, what about friction? I'm sure that plays a huge role in a skier's performance.
Oh, it sure does. Skiers use wax on the bottom of their skis. And they use it for different situations. They have different colors according to, the temperatures that are going on. And in classic, a skier wants more friction in their kick zone right here to get more traction to push off from, like, when they're going up hills and such. So they use wax in their kick zone, which is, the kick zone is right about this length. And this is to increase the friction. So when they go up hills, they're pushing hard on this section of the ski, and they can get up those hills. But also, when you don't put the kick wax on this part and on this part, because when you're going downhill or when you're going on flat, you want that glide. And it's exactly the opposite in skate. The whole thing, you want glide so you can get nice long strides. So the whole thing is just a wax that allows reduces the friction.
Okay, can you tell us about kinetic and potential energy?
Well, when you are at the top of the hill, your potential energy is at its peak, and the kinetic energy is at zero. And as you go down the hill, the kinetic energy increases and increases and increases. And at the bottom of the hill, the kinetic energy is at its peak, and the potential energy is zero.
I just really love seeing most skiers go down hills like that. But I've always been curious about how physics affects them going up hills.
No, that's a very, very good question. The force generated by the skier's legs as they push against that snow and the pull the skiers make what they're pulled, that's what gets them up those hills.
Man, skiing sure does sound like a lot of work. Thanks for being with us today.
Oh, you're welcome. But speaking of work, here, take this. Oh, a skier can get more effective work out of each glide by either pushing down more intensely or gliding longer on the ski. You can do this by finishing through with your legs push and getting a lower body position, like this. You see? You just get long glide and press down hard on the snow so that snow to contact distance can be very great.
Wow, that really is amazing.
Yeah. And would you like to know the #1 thing that skiers hate most?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously reporters, they're just extremely annoying. But also drag. The air molecules get in the way of skiers, and the rearrangement of these molecules creates this drag, this wind resistance, which it slows down the skier. And in order to get rid of this drag, a skier needs to move themselves in a way in which they get smaller by squatting down and using controlled leg and arm movement. And, you know, in order to get rid of annoying reporters, you just do this.
All right, that's